of ideas and emotions. And it's not just movies. It's not just regular compositions. But now we have something even more. And with that being said, we're going into our next question. This will be a little bit more fun, especially for people who don't listen to music like that or game like that. What gaming ODST would you suggest to a person who's not interested in gaming? I'm going to start from the other end. I'm going to start with Wayne.
I would say Kingdom Hearts. That's my
Okay.
go-to for literally everything.
Can you elaborate?
Anything music-wise
Okay.
is Kingdom Hearts. I would say uh which I would say Kingdom Hearts 2 OST. I would say to start off with that because they do have some, like I said, it's more maturity on Sora's side, and it does play some full harmonies. Like I said, the battle music is on point. Even like when they do flashbacks showing off what's going on in the history of Kingdom Hearts, the lore. It just has so much different aspects of music in it, so that would definitely captivate someone into one to listen, especially and if they get to listen to either the theme song and the intro and the outro of Kingdom Hearts, they'll definitely fall in love. So
Okay.
I would recommend Kingdom Hearts.
All right. Kadeem?
So I mean, this is a tough one. Just I'm thinking about the person I'm talking to. I mean, knowing what type of music they're actually even into, So there's always a suggestion on what their actual favorite taste of music is.
Yes.
Of course, I could throw out the Metal Gear Solid, and especially when it comes to Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, which I think has probably the best OST, but it's a lot more James Bond esque, very,
Mm.
very, very, very spy. Like, yes, it's espionage, but something about that one is particularly on that level of that. Um, Another one that I always have loved growing up is Mega Man X. Mega
Yes.
Man X has some great OSTs. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I go back and listen to
Ooh, Spark
a
Mandrill.
few. Exactly. In fact, I
Whew.
go back and listen to a few OSTs, a few level tracks or that are on my YouTube that I just go back and listen to every once in a while. Tunnel Rhino, I think from Mega Man X3, Gravity Beetles used a lot from people that are making videos about Mega Man X. They always go to Gravity Beetles,
Yeah.
yeah, theme music and stuff like that. So it all depends on what the music is or what the type of. But yeah, if you're into rock and stuff like that, like Mega Man X would probably be my choice. It gives you a huge array of different types of sounds for a theme of the boss you're about to get into or the battles you're getting into. Especially when it's an ice level, they're able to incorporate icy sounds and
Mm-hmm.
stuff like that. So yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like Mega Man X did a great job when it comes to theming stuff out. And if you're not into gaming but are into rock music, Mega Man X might be the choice.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Nighthawk?
All right, so with me, I can testify that I haven't played this game yet, technically, but I might get into it because of the music, and that would be the Persona
Okay.
series.
Mm.
Ah, okay.
Good one.
All like 3, 4, and 5. I would probably recommend specifically 3 Reload soundtrack. It's very long, but like two. I just looked it up. It's like 2.5 hours long of music, but it's not like a traditional album where it's like front to back. Like you're gonna get some like battle themes, like game. It's going back to what I said about like film compositions. A couple of tracks where it's like there's not much happening, but there's vocal tracks that are like kind of like it sounds like an anime basically. So like
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
if you're into anime, you got to get into the soundtrack. There's going to be your anime intro sounding themes, your battle vocal tracks, your funk tracks, your jazz tracks. Heavy on the jazz because like there's a lot of downtime moments in Persona because Persona is a very long game. So
Yes. Indeed.
it's like it's also like since you're going to be spending a long time and this happens with all RPGs, you need your game music to be good to kind of like keep the person entertained because like the game can get very boring and people can get off the game if they're not really feeling it like that, especially if
Yeah.
there's a lot of grinding, hard levels, a lot of things that can like frustrate you throughout the game. So Persona 3 Reload off soundtrack alone, I think that can cover a lot of bases genre wise, even if you're not into gaming as a whole.
Okay. Very good.
Yeah.
All great answers. If I could just chime in for there, of course, if anybody's very into classical and things like that, I'd always my first go to, even over Kingdom Hearts. Again, Skies of Arcadia is very near and dear to my heart. I'm very big into when I'm in an RPG, like when you go into towns and stuff like that. If the town doesn't match up with the environment, it kind of is off-putting to me. I think Legend of Zelda, the last two games, Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, did a great job with that. Um, Definitely setting up things for what's to come, what's the next mission, stuff like that, and get you like in most towns you need like a kind of a lull until that aftershock happens and stuff shit hits the fan and then now it's time to be a hero or take things seriously. But when